No, but my dad used to, such a manly thing that he used to do, when there was bees like around our table, like, and when we were kids, he would take the palm of his hand and go. He made the noise.
Welcome back to another episode of the Steebee Weebee Show. We have a very special guest tonight. Please welcome for the first time on the podcast, sponsored skateboarder Eunice.
Thank you. Wow, that was an awesome intro.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. Like I said, I love having. I don't get a lot of skateboarders, but I love having skaters. I love interviewing skaters, and we've had just a handful. But you mentioned I discovered you through Brianna.
Oh, cool.
And are you're friends with her, right?
Yeah, that's the homie.
And then how did y'all link up?
Through how did we link up? Through mutual friends and just like skating around. I can't remember the first time that we met, but.
And then I want to get into your whole trajectory.
Oh, okay.
Where are you originally from?
I'm from LA.
You're from you're from LA.
I am. I was born in Torrance.
That's what's up. What high school? Like what school?
I went to Peninsula High.
Peninsula High. Okay.
Yeah,
and then what are some neighboring high schools that were around you?
Like San Pedro High School.
San Pedro. What else?
PV. Super close to Torrance.
Torrance.
Yeah.
A lot of Asians in Torrance, right? A lot of Asians. Is that near going towards Rosemead or West Covina?
No, it's more south, like towards Long Beach.
Oh, that's what's up.
They call it the South Bay.
The South. Oh, so you're like so more Gardena.
Yeah, like past Gardena.
Now, how did you first discover skateboarding?
I think through watching Jackass. And like watching like Steve-O and Bam Margera.
Yeah,
and, I always thought it was like so like crazy and like fun looking.
Bam's actually really good at skating, huh?
Yeah, he was the GOAT back in the day.
And then I'm sure there's a lot of controversy right now because they're in the middle of doing the new Jackass movie, and I guess they're not including him. Have you heard of that?
Oh, I did hear about that. But
yeah. But I'm a fan. I mean, but the thing is, Steve-O skates for real too.
Yeah,
like,
they're real skaters.
Yeah, they're real skaters. I don't know. Is their whole cast skaters?
I don't think so.
But most of them.
Yeah, like Wee Man, he was a really good skater.
He's been here. That's the other one I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, you've had some some heavy hitters on the podcast.
So that's why you're a great fit.
No, thanks for having me.
So you discovered it through Jackass, and then what made you want to get your first board and like try it out yourself?
Oh, that movie Lords of Dogtown.
Oh, the documentary.
Like I know it like kind of sounds corny, but like I saw another Asian woman skating in the Dogtown movie, like playing as Peggy Oki.
Yeah.
And so that was like, I just thought it was like so fucking sick.
And she was skating a pool, huh?
She
does like vert and stuff.
Yeah, and like.
Well, she was Japanese, right, or something?
She's Korean too.
No way.
Yeah, Stephanie Lim. Yeah. Crazy story. I ended up
being. She was Korean.
Coworkers with her.
Wait, come again?
Yeah, I ended up meeting like we crossed paths, like it was destiny. That we met.
No, for real?
For real.
How did that happen?
I don't like she like grew up in Venice, like skateboarding with her brother. Ooh. She got casted in the movie. She like said it was like super whack, like
what?
Yeah.
So then you met her just on the fly?
Met her on the fly, yeah.
And then you walk up to her?
Yeah, and like I cried. I was like I was like, you changed my life. Like,
where was it? Like at a coffee shop or something?
No, like at work.
At work?
Like,
so you were at work?
Yeah. Like, she was, I think I was like doing reception at like this office space.
Yeah, and she just
And
happened to walk in.
Yeah, she was like some other job for the company, and
Oh
then
my
like,
goodness.
yeah,
And
crazy
then,
story.
was she cool?
Super cool.
And then so you met her. That was like meeting one of your idols.
It was, yeah.
And then did that give you like the courage, or like just like you wanted to just say I want to start skating too?
This was like years. This was recent when I met her, maybe like a few years ago.
Oh,
So
but
I had been skating.
You have been. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
see her. You're like kickflip. You're like
Aw.
you're like doing tricks. You're like
Hey.
you're doing your thing. So
Yeah.
when did you? I guess the better question is, when did you first start skating?
I first started skating when I was 13. It was the
13.
summer between middle school and high school.
And then did you just
then-
go to the local skate store shop?
Oh yeah, like it was all like neighborhood kid stuff.
Yeah,
But
like
I
launch
got-
ramps and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, like
yeah,
in the
like,
driveway.
yeah, just
and-
like your typical like your like the movie
yeah.
story,
Yeah.
like the neighborhood. Like someone has a ramp or something like
Yeah,
that.
Exactly. Like we all had like, growing up in California, like everyone had bikes. We all had scooters. and, like,
BMX.
yeah,
Yeah.
like skateboards was like, oh yeah,
Yeah, and then I'm just letting you know, like, because back in the '90s, like, I know that there's a whole bunch of female skaters now.
Yeah.
But back then, it was like skaters were even way less.
Wait, so like, because
I'm-
I was
I'm-
like,
I'm-
how do you know
I'm
so
old,
much
I'm old,
about
I'm old,
skateboard?
I'm old.
Like you grew up in Arizona.
No,
Skating?
I grew up in Poway, and the
Oh.
way I got into it is, I know I don't like bringing up Tom DeLonge, but he's a part of the story, kind of. You know, Tom DeLonge from Blink 182, the rock group. Him and a couple other kids used to skate near this Poway camp, the swimming pool, and they met an older kid named Dan Rogers. And Dan, he was pro for, I forgot what company, but I was like tripping out because I'm like, oh, like he was like pro, and he hung out with all these high school kids, and that's how I kind of got like kind of into it. Like I think even me and my brother, we went to like like back then there was like surf shops, but then there's a little skateboarding section too, or it'd be like a bike. Like bicycles, but then they would have a little skate section with like maybe 10 boards. But that's how I got into it. And then there was a local spot called Webb Park, and then where Willie Santos used to skate.
Oh, cool.
And then he was like the king like he was the man back then. But it was like kind of like an urban legend, like, oh, he was just here the other day, and I'm like, really? And then I found out he was from Mira Mesa, and he was already, I guess, kind of pro or something. He was like really, like he was probably the best back then. And then so I didn't really fully get into it. But then you mentioned Arizona. I didn't really get into it until I went to ASU.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I met like a whole bunch of other people there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but going back to your story, so
yeah.
you got into it, and then did you watch videos? Like, did you watch like what? Do you remember some of the videos you watched growing up? Skate videos?
My first skate video was Ice Cream Skate Team.
Oh, so that was
It's like
later.
super random.
Oh,
and,
wow.
Because I think I just liked how the cover of the video looked. And then I saw it,
Wow.
and it's like Terry Kennedy in Tokyo, like going
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
and,
that
like-
guy. You heard what's going on with him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a tragic case of.
Yeah.
That's a crazy story, right?
Super
Like,
crazy.
So
yeah.
if you wanted to maybe bring that, I mean, something happened where he's about to get charged with like some kid. He got in a fight or something, or was some kid at a hotel or in the parking lot.
I think so.
Yeah,
It's pretty.
it's
pretty
it's
dark.
tragic. It's tragic.
Yeah.
But dude, like even Baker, like I mean, I'm sure you watched all those videos as well.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like Baker 2G,
Mhm.
Baker 3.
And then did you look up to Elisa Steamer?
Oh yeah, that's Alyssa Steamer. I loved Lizzie Armanto,
Mm-hmm.
Nora Vasconcelos, Vanessa Torres,
Mm-hmm.
Leo Baker now.
It was used to be Lacey.
Lacey
Yeah.
before.
Okay,
But now
okay.
they go by Leah.
Yeah. Okay.
But-
So okay. No. Okay. That happened. I used to I was kind of tripping. I saw her randomly at the North Hollywood Park.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. This was
Recently?
years ago.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was really impressed because she was like doing like no slide shoves, and I'm like, oh, dude, she's like really good.
Mm-hmm.
So are you? Is that your home? Like you skate with her as well?
No, I think they go by they or he.
Oh, they.
more.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't want to use the right pronouns.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
do you still skate with they?
No, I've only met them like once at the
Mm-hmm.
skate park, but I wouldn't consider myself. I'm more of a fan than like.
Right. And then do you remember like so when did you start like learning all the tricks and stuff?
I guess more recently, like in the past like 5 or 6 years, because like I stopped for a while because like there just wasn't any other girls skating.
Oh.
And so I didn't like have a real crew growing up. Like after I, kind of went through high school and college, like
What college you go
the
to?
neighborhood. I went to like a trade school, the Art Institute. And
Okay.
I studied.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like kind of like an art school. But yeah, after Instagram like really started popping off, that's when I started seeing a bunch of other girls skating and like getting super hyped on that. And
Yeah. Did you network like you DM them and stuff?
Oh yeah, and like most of my friends I've met through Instagram, and like it's so good for travel. Like anytime you go to a new city or something, you can like
Just hit people up.
yeah, and it's like instant homies.
Oh
So it's
wow!
sick.
And then that's how you met Brianna, like through.
I think so. Like when I first, like I definitely knew of her before meeting her, but she was like in New York and like skating a bunch over there, and then, but she's from LA.
Right. And her
Right.
energy is so positive. Shout out to
Oh,
Brianna
yeah.
King. Yeah, her energy is like so positive.
Yeah,
And then like so
Brianna's
what?
the best.
She's the best. Like she's really positive. I
And
love
she
her.
does so much like to give
For
back
the-
to the community.
for the community?
like, yeah.
Like as far as like fundraisers or whatnot.
And like organizing the Girl Skate meetups and like.
What is that all about? The
Um,
skate meetups. What is that?
Oh yeah, it's like a beginner friendly meetup where like if you're a girl especially or a woman especially like and you just want to get into skating, like you can go to one of the meetups and it's like a safe space for anyone to come and like learn how to skate.
So it's kind of like a it's like a workshop thing.
Yeah.
Kind of, right?
Yeah.
So they feel more inclusive, like comfortable, like because I'm sure that just throughout, because skateboarding has had like this, different like ideas towards it, like it's rebellious or like
Yeah.
gnarly, but like in that context, they feel comfortable, because you mentioned like you'd feel comfortable skating with other females as well.
Yeah.
What is it about that? Is it because like maybe certain skaters are like judgmental or something?
Oh yeah, I mean like that's just the skaters are just like the biggest haters.
Go
know?
ahead, you can be 100 about it.
Yeah, and it's like it can be intimidating, especially for someone that like just wants to learn or like
Yeah, that's
isn't
interesting.
so like fucking skate or die about it. Like it
yeah.
doesn't have to be like.
I felt really because I do it for just because I look at it as an art form and it's
Yeah.
fun to do. It's like doing the yo-yo or it's like an activity.
Yeah.
It's like it's like no different than drawing or painting. But I noticed that even when what Jaquan is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went there a few Sundays.
Oh, you
and
did?
and I felt really
That's pretty brave.
I felt really I felt really self-conscious.
Yeah.
Because I saw like pros there. So I was in my mind, I was in my head about it, and I was
Yeah.
like, because I went by myself. And I remember, but I remember I was so in my mind, and
Yeah.
like because there, it's displayed
Yeah.
in like the who's who or
Super vibey.
yeah,
Yeah,
and so
you just
I was
get
in my
vibed
mind,
out.
and I couldn't even because I used to I loved like doing pop shove-its.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, because I could do that, like, quite easily. But I remember when I
a go-to.
try to pop it, I did the splits.
Oh no.
So,
It's classic.
we'll timestamp that. But anyway, so I did it, and then I was so, and I almost ripped my pants.
Oh no.
So I went, it's such an easy trick, but I
Yeah.
like, and then I could tell, like, the reaction, like, you know how skaters are.
Yeah,
ooh,
yeah.
ooh, ooh, dog, ooh, you know.
Yeah.
So my mind starts swirling.
Oh, you start
No,
spiraling?
yeah. I felt
You're like,
it's kind of like equivalent to
oh,
like,
no.
you know, the kid in the lunchroom
Yeah.
sleeping on a banana peel.
Oh no.
Yeah. So going back to what you
Oh.
said, I feel that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Because what is it about, you know, because it's kind of like skaters are like the opposite of jocks.
Yeah.
But then within skating, it is jockish,
Yeah.
kind of.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Is that
No, you're
is
so,
that far-fetched?
So right. No, you hit it right on the
Right on the bullseye.
hammer or
Yeah.
the nail. Yeah.
Can I also bring this up? And
Yeah.
you don't have to agree, but they can be judgmental about like what kind of tricks you're doing too.
Oh,
right?
I mean, yeah, like trick selection and like there's a lot of I mean, like, cause I'm on both sides.
Yeah,
Like,
go ahead. Oh, both sides on
yeah.
what? Like as far as
I mean, just like being opinionated about certain things.
like give me an example.
I don't. Okay. Well,
Like
there's, like,
name a trick or
certain-
something. Like name me like a trick that's frowned upon opposed to
Uh-huh.
something that's acceptable.
So like a taboo trick is front 50-50 nollie big spin out. Like
Front
it's
50-50 nollie big spin out.
Yeah, that's considered like corny or like distasteful.
Why? That's I didn't
I
think,
don't know
I didn't
why.
I didn't think you would say that. You know
Oh.
what I was thinking you were gonna say?
Oh.
Like a varial kickflip.
Oh no, varial. Those are back now.
What? What?
Yeah, varials because they're so like
No!
rare. Yeah.
No, those
Yeah,
are
if
bad.
if you can do a sick varial flip, that's like. thumbs
No,
up.
really?
Yeah.
Cause back then, I'm thinking like years back,
Mhm.
people, if you did that at a skate park, they'd be like, it was
Oh, no.
considered like a kid's trick.
Uh-huh.
But why? What you said is random. You said a front 50
Yeah.
nollie big spin is like boo.
It is, yeah. There's
Why
like
though?
the memes, man. The meme pages, they run the internet.
What about
they,
front
like-
frontside 5-0, like shove it out or something?
Oh, that's cool.
But why is
That's
that
my
cool? And
dream
the other,
I guess like there's also like fat kid tricks. That's
Wait,
like a
wait,
terrible.
wait, dude. Oh, we might have to edit that out. Yeah, it's okay. We won't. Fat, wait, that's the first time I heard that. What did you say?
Really?
Fat,
I didn't coin that. That was
so fat kid tricks.
yeah. And that's
This-
like
you have
fakey
my-
big spins. It's like
What?
yeah.
What's
that's,
wrong with the fakey big spin?
Nothing. I love those, but it's not.
Wait,
I don't make
backside or
these rules,
frontside?
man.
What's considered the I guess the fat kid version of that?
fakey? Just like a fakey big spin.
Like a
I guess
fakey
that's
big spin.
The backside.
Or the backside. But what if you do the front side shove
I
it way
think that's
backwards?
acceptable.
See, I know that you just confuse. So the backside way is like the whatever
it's like
you say.
too easy, I guess. or-
Wow, this is
Yeah.
interesting. So can you give a couple more examples? This is interesting. Fakey big spin. Wow.
I
Fakey
can't.
Big spin.
What's another one? I don't know. I
What
can't-
what
if
trick?
there's-
What trick? Let's say if you were to go to like a local skate park
Mm-hmm,
and you were to do it, and then people would just look away and frown like, "Dude, that's whack."
I don't. Maybe like. I honestly don't know. I can't.
No,
think
think
of
about
any,
it. Think about it. I'm sure you have other examples.
I know like no complies and like wallies were kind of like hated on for a while because
they-
those were like trendy tricks.
Are
but,
they?
like,
They're coming back.
yeah,
too?
and I think they're cool. I don't know.
So that's
I
kind of
think-
weird because, so are you saying that like, as far as generationally, as the years go by, certain tricks maybe back like 10 years ago that used to be frowned upon are back in?
I guess so. Yeah.
So who votes on that?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
What? No, because I always wondered like how that, do pros decide like that's whack, that's cool, that's whack, that's cool?
I don't know. I think it's like slap message board or something.
So do you go on that?
No.
Okay, so
I stay as far away from there as I can.
describe to the viewers
As,
and listeners who aren't familiar with that. What is that? What is
Slap message board is like the underbelly of the internet where they it's like a big forum where they go and talk shit about everybody. But
So it'd be
I'm not
equivalent
trying
to like a Reddit page.
yeah.
right? And so people go there and like it could be random topics like what we're talking about, like what tricks are awesome, what tricks suck, right? But like, is there do people frown upon like fakey tricks opposed to like nollie tricks?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I like
You like
respect
both?
those both. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna. I want to do this exercise. I'm just gonna throw a couple.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw because I'm a little old school, right? And then if it's cool, you go like this, and if it's like you do that. Okay. Okay, just a regular nollie shove it.
Nollie shove? Yeah.
Okay, I'm just getting started.
Okay.
Fakey varial heel flip. Fakey varial heel.
Yeah, most definitely.
Really?
Yeah. Hillary does those.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
she
like
was
the
on here.
queen.
She was on here too.
Hillary, that's the homie.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, she was cool. Yeah, so that's
I love
okay.
her. Yeah. If it,
Just a regular big spin.
big spin.
Like
oh,
360
yeah,
shove it.
double-
360 shove it. No,
360
no, not a big spin. 360 shove it.
I think that's a thumbs up.
Really? Because I
Yeah.
thought you would say if you're gonna go that far, might as well do a tray flip.
Oh, or an impossible, or.
Okay, you brought that
I
up.
don't know.
A regular impossible.
Oh, those will never not be cool. I don't think.
I got a trick one. I got one for you.
Yeah.
Pressure flips.
Oh yeah, I think you go to jail for that trick.
So.
Yeah, that's like a thumbs down.
Okay, so
Straight to jail.
straight to jail.
Yeah, for pressure.
So, but I thought aren't those coming back as well?
I don't know.
You don't know. So okay, so when you're with your homegirls skating,
Yeah.
like let's say you're at the Venice Park or wherever, like do you notice that your peer group do they judge you on what? Well, you could do whatever and it's cool, right? But there's nothing you could do to be like, hey, don't do that.
Yeah, pretty much, cause we're like
Having fun.
having fun. Yeah, we're normal people.
Yeah, but so I'm gonna try to play devil's advocate. What if someone's having fun doing pressure flips?
Power to them.
But
Yeah.
really, really?
Yeah, I'm super just like do you, man. As long as you're not hurting anyone.
Oh, I want to play devil's advocate again
yeah.
now. Okay, let's say, because I'm a fan of Nate Sherwood. You know, he's the king of pressure flips. Okay, from San Diego, I think. He can't use his front foot to flick, heel flip or kick flip. So he still wants to flip his board, and the pressure flip's all on your back foot. It's the pressure. What if that's your situation, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all he could do because his front foot's not working.
Oh, then double thumbs
Wait,
up.
double thumbs up.
You're
But if
really
you're
out
able
here.
to use your front foot
You
to
probably
flick, then don't do pressure flips.
I'm not here to tell you what.
I know, but this is fun.
maybe next year, pressure flips will be like fucking sick. And
It
then
will be sick.
you
But
never
okay,
know.
my question is, but who decides that?
I don't know. I wish. I guess it's like the internet or the skate meme pages, or maybe. What?
No, I just want to. I don't like. I'm trying to make it a point where I don't interrupt my. Like I want you to. Yeah.
Oh,
finish your thought.
there's a YouTuber, Gifted Hater, that I really love.
Okay, so
He's
no,
got
no.
a lot of
So
cool
what's
opinions.
His name's Gifted Hater.
Gifted Hater and Feedback TS.
And why are
Feedback
these
10.
reputable? Like, why them as YouTubers? Because I'm sure there's a lot of skateboarding YouTubers.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I just like agree with their opinions and like they're very
Keep going.
It's all about
Aesthetic.
no, I mean like it's hard for me to explain because I've never like put these thoughts into words before.
But this is good
But-
exercise for you.
Yeah, good exercise. It's all about like preserving the integrity of skateboarding, not to like gatekeep it, but just to make sure it doesn't like
Become
get whack, you
get
know?
whack.
Or like, and so I feel like these people are good voices and representations for.
That's so interesting
Yeah.
because you know what? Let's kind of relate it to art. Yeah, these are just my notes.
Oh.
I take notes.
Okay.
Let's relate it to art, okay? Because it's subjective, right? When you say,
Mm-hmm.
and wouldn't you say the same thing could go for skateboarding and like the trick selection? It's subjective.
Yeah, I think I lean skateboarding as more of an expression than a sport.
In a sport.
Like that's my
Okay, then I'm gonna give you
You know,
another question. What are your thoughts on the skateboarding becoming part of the Olympics?
thumbs up for sure. Not my lane, but if it like provides someone else a bunch of opportunities, that's awesome. Like if my friend was in the Olympics, I'd be super hyped for them, you know.
So, do you like it because of the exposure it gives to the activity of skateboarding?
Yeah, and like so my parents live in Korea,
Let's give
and
them
I
a shout
know
out.
Oh, shout out Stephanie and Moni.
Yeah, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 감사합니다.
Yeah, thanks.
What do they think about your skateboarding?
I mean, they're cool with it now. Growing up, it was like not very cool.
Yeah.
You know, they were not like I'd come home with like my arms just like
Bruised
covered
up?
in bruises and like scabs and stuff, and my dad would be like,
이거 뭐야, 이거?
"Yeah," he'd be like, "You need to stop." Like,
Yeah, 이거
what?
뭐야? You know, what are you doing?
Exactly. Yeah.
My dad passed away a few years ago, but I remember when I would go to this just the local Arizona, because my parents live in Gilbert, or my mom does now. I would have to, when I came back, I would have to like either keep the board in the car or hide it from my dad.
Oh my god.
Because you know, because of a cultural
That's next
thing.
level. Yeah.
No, but you, I'm telling you because you're Korean.
Yeah.
But my dad used to like think that thing was like for losers. Like, 이거 뭐야 이거? 어? 병신이야?
Yeah.
You know,
Oh
like,
no.
are you an idiot?
Yeah.
And so I would have to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he would like look down on that.
No, I totally.
So back me up. Well, like,
understand that.
Koreans could be judgmental, huh? Like different
For
generations.
sure. Yeah. Like my parents are like from Korea.
From Seoul.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Mine too.
Yeah, and they're very like pretty traditional,
And
I'd say, and like
how do you define that? Like.
just like I grew up like super reserved and like very Christian.
Hello.
My parents didn't like Halloween because it was like devil shit, you know.
Yeah.
And like skateboarding is like not. Yeah, it is.
They look
like-
down on it.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
The Koreans are. I don't want to generalize, but would you say Koreans' number one focus is study?
Mm-hmm.
이거 공부 잘해.
I went to Hagwon.
What's Hagwon? Describe what that is to
It's
the.
like after school tutoring.
And then add.
SAT class prep.
Let's add to this.
All up in there.
This is after you just spent hours at school, and then this is added to that.
Oh yeah, I just thought that was regular. Like,
But I'm
Oh, you don't go to
Not all these
after
kids do that. Yeah, not all kids
that's
like.
crazy.
Like us, but
thinking about it
Chelsea,
now.
you just went to school, right? You didn't do that extra 4 hours after, right? See,
Damn,
grew up different.
crazy.
Let's get back on your skateboarding trajectory. I like this. What were some of the first tricks you learned?
Like the very, very first trick I learned was, you know, when you put the board upside down, flat on top of your feet.
When you did the flip up?
Yeah, and you like jump up to it. Yeah, that was my
Hell
shit.
yeah. So you just flipped it up.
Yeah, and then just like jump right on it.
I think that's so crazy. I think that's a lot of people's experience.
Yeah.
Or like a boneless,
Mm.
like jumping on the board.
Oh yeah, bonelesses were always like really hard for me. But
Are they? I'm going back to. Are they?
oh, boneless.
Yeah. Let's go back to the. Wait, hold on. Think about it. So
Yeah.
are bonelesses
I'm gonna give
or
it.
this?
This is just my personal.
Think about it.
Unless it's most of the times it's a
Show the camera.
it's a thumbs down for most. But if you do it
Why?
like
Why?
I don't know. It's just
What
like,
if you do the one? What if you do the one?
just like a boneless?
No.
like-
No. There's one. No, there's one I saw in a video once. There's one. You know, boneless. You just grab it and then jump on the board.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, I saw one guy do. I don't know where I saw it. He grabbed it like inverted, and he did like a magic finger twirl.
Oh yeah.
Where it wait, hold up. It wrapped around his hand and then he jumped on it.
Uh-huh.
What if you do it like that?
That's a double no for me. That's nah.
Well, why?
Like
Why?
I don't know. It just looks too like.
But you know what I'm talking
This
about.
is just
Like,
so extra. Like,
what, dude? It's
Yeah.
like he's doing a samurai sword trick. Or
Yeah.
like, hey.
I
But
mean,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I would never like go up to that guy and be like, "Yo, that shit's whack." Like,
Okay, let me
I've
ask you this
never-
and be real about it.
yeah,
If you let's say you're at Stoner Skate Park,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like at 3 p.m.
mm-hmm.
and there's not a lot of people there, right? It's just maybe you and two of your homies.
Mm-hmm.
But then you see in the corner, near that corner pipe, you see like a kid doing that. That's all he's doing. He's just like taking the board and doing like a samurai sword thing. That's just.
I'm gonna go up to him and say, "Son, you better."
Would you? No, but would you? But would you? How do you tell the kid something without hurting his feelings?
No.
No,
Maybe
no.
I'm just hating because I can't do it.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's probably the root of it. Yeah.
That's interesting. That's an interesting thing you said, because do you think that could relate to like skaters judging something because they can't do it? Like a certain
Probably.
trick, like a laser flip. Like not everyone could do that.
Oh
right?
yeah, that
like
was
a laser
like,
flip.
Mm-hmm.
Deshaun's the master at those.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the master. Deshaun Jordan.
Yeah.
He's so good at those.
He's the king of laser flip.
In my opinion, he's really he just cranks that. He could do it down anything.
It's pretty rare. Yeah.
So describe what is a laser? Tell the viewers and listeners.
A laser flip is a 360 front side shove it kick flip heel flip.
Heel flip. So it's a front side 360 shove it with the heel flip. So, you know what confuses me? You know, I could varial heel, but what confuses me about that trick is how do they generate the power to, you know what I'm saying? Because that's like a reverse, like,
tray flip.
yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty crazy.
All right, so I'm gonna put you on the spot again.
Yeah.
Laser flips, yay or nay? Think about it.
I'm gonna say medium.
No. There's no medium.
There's no
yeah,
medium?
it's either this or that.
Okay, I'll give it a thumbs up. I respect laser flips.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me the worst possible thing you could do like, if you do this, you're like, everyone in the park will go, dude, you gotta bounce. You're not allowed here. Go ahead.
Like trick wise?
Yeah.
Or like...
No. Not just trick wise, but like something it could be a trick or something, a conduct. Either trick or conduct. Think about it. It could be something that they do as well.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I'm trying to think of a time when that actually has happened. Like someone getting chased out.
Yeah, okay. Let's do this as a collective kind of brain exercise.
Yeah.
If a kid goes in there and he doesn't have the best setup,
Yeah.
but then he like takes someone's board and starts running.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, there's stuff like that has happened, I'm sure, across the globe.
Stealing isn't cool. Being like creepy.
Like wait, what do you mean by
cool.
that? What do you mean?
How
how are you creepy at a skate park?
Oh, just like staring or like
Staring at you specifically?
yeah, or like just talking a bunch or like being usually when you go to the skate park you're trying to work on something.
Give me an
and it's
example of that though. So I could better understand, like something that's happened to you.
Like, one time at the skate park.
Go ahead.
I was skating and like I was playing skate with my friend. We were going back and forth. And then I messed up on a trick. I like was falling backwards and this guy like I bumped into a guy, but he like grabbed me. Ooh. And then he like held me for a second and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh,
like,
no.
It was so weird.
No.
And then
can I give a message to that guy? Dude, you're out of pocket for that, dude. Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's you know what? That's that's like harassment. That's well, what's the technical term as far as him breaking that? That's I
don't know, man.
what?
Yeah, it was just
no,
like
no. What's that? That's what's the technical term when you do groping? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like assault or like
Well, he
sexual,
grabbed you
but-
from behind.
Yeah. Well, I guess I kind of bumped into him and like fell.
And
but-
then he grabbed you.
Yeah.
From the front or behind?
From behind.
And you
Yeah,
said
'cause
he
I
wouldn't
fell
let
this way.
go?
Yeah, he like held me for like just 2 seconds too long,
Ooh.
and then.
So
yeah.
how did you handle that?
I don't know. I think I was just like weirded out.
Did you?
And
Did
then-
you?
Yeah,
Because if I were you-
definitely.
if I
I
were you,
definitely like jerked away.
I would
and
have,
then-
because I used to wrestle.
yeah.
If I were
Oh,
you, I would have, I would have peeled his. I would like peel his hands and then just turn to face him.
Oh.
I'd be like, "Hey, dude!" Like,
And then you
like,
take him down.
No, I wouldn't take him down.
And
no,
then
no, because that would be a fight. That would be a fight.
Yeah.
So, so when you kind of realized what was happening, do you say anything to this man?
No, I'm just like. I don't know. What can you say?
How old was this kid? Like, was he a skater? Obviously, he was a skater.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
He was a skater. Tall. I don't know.
Okay.
Age-wise, maybe 20s or something.
Right. He was just a
But just, like, skater
skate rat,
kid,
like just a
yeah.
skater there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you another scenario of something that might happen at a skate park.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say it's all skaters. They're 90%, 95% skaters, but then you see the one guy on his BMX bike,
Oh yeah.
and he's got the metal pegs, like by the
Yeah,
wheels, and he's drinking a Gatorade, like, scoping out the scene,
Yeah.
and then he just pretends that none of y'all are there,
Mm-hmm.
and he makes the whole public skate park his park.
Yeah.
Out of the way, and then he just starts, he starts grinding,
Yeah.
Well, how do you handle that?
Those guys are literally the worst because
That's
well, because you can get really hurt when a bike runs into you, and
with those metal pegs.
yeah, you get hit by the bike. Like you're most likely the skater's like gonna get really hurt, and like
Yeah.
I've seen it happen like so many times. And then the pegs just like
They
mess up the park. and,
Yeah,
like,
don't you think? Why? How do they just educate them how the pegs how they could ruin the park?
Oh, cause like they'll like go up and then stall the pegs on the coping, and then it'll like chip it or dent it or just like.
But these are
Yeah,
the
makes it
scenarios.
all
These are the
chunky.
scenarios that I like. I want you. Yeah, just give me one more of something
Yeah.
that could happen that you're like, oh, dude, like
Yeah, the BMXer, the aggressive BMX guy is a
thumbs down.
thumbs down.
Okay.
The creep, also thumbs down.
What about? Can I give? I have another one already.
Yeah.
So it's the one dude, all right? There's always the guy that's with a group of skaters, but they're not skating. They're not skating, but what they're doing is it's like they're using the skate park as like a lunchroom hangout. Wait, and then you know what else is involved? So it's the kid, he's got the knapsack.
Yeah,
he might be
yeah.
wearing Vans, he might not, but his
Uh-huh.
homies are skating. But the whole time, he's just mad dogging everybody. He's
Stoner
doing this.
kid.
He's like, this is a blunt. He's like, and just his vibe, you could just feel his vibe. He's judging what you're doing, and he's not skating.
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
think I'd definitely I'd prefer blunt guy over super drunk guy.
Oh, that's
Like just like some guys just get like wasted and then like go hang out at the skate park, and it's like
yeah.
not cool.
So what are
you
the
know?
major differences in that? Like the drunk guy versus the blunt guy?
The drunk guy will usually try to talk to you, or just like
What do you mean talk to you?
just like try to start
Holler at
conversation.
you?
No, not like that, but just like be like all crazy. Or,
all
like,
crazy.
Yeah, talk to the kids or like I don't know.
What about this? I thought of another one.
Yeah.
What about the skate, like the skater's young, it's like the trophy mom. The trophy mom, with the minivan, the soccer
Yeah,
mom.
yeah, the
but it's
soccer
like the
mom.
soccer mom with the skate, it's like a skateboarding mom.
Yeah.
And she's like, out of my boy's way, he's
Yeah.
trying to do his thing.
Yeah, that's a no.
But you know what I'm
For
saying?
sure, yeah.
Out of
I
Jimmy's
love
way.
how you know like all of these like super specific
Who,
like
me?
all these characters.
I've seen
yeah.
some stuff too.
Yeah.
I mean, I've
No, I
seen,
love
I've
it.
seen some stuff. I've seen some stuff.
You're a real skater.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it all go down. What about this? What about this? This could happen too. there's there's always that one guy that's like the best at the skate park. You know, everyone kind of sits down and just watches
skate park
him.
hero.
It could be a pro.
Yeah.
It could be just like a hometown hero. What if he's doing his stuff, but then there's a skater following behind him, mimicking his tricks?
Oh. I don't know. I feel like that'd be pretty impressive. No? If they can hang like that?
That's interesting, but it could be a sign of disrespect.
True.
Because he's copying his style.
I've never seen that before. I've definitely seen people...
You haven't seen that?
Yeah, like following or like...
No. They don't have to be following, but they're like... The dude's looking at what the dude's doing, and whatever he's doing, he's like doing the exact same trick and trying to beat the guy to the trick.
Oh yeah, that's super fucked up. Like, if you see someone trying a trick at the skate park and they're like... You know, you see them trying it like over and over again.
And struggling.
Then this guy... And struggling, but you know that they're like... doing this trick and then somebody else comes and does it like first tee in front of them. That's
disrespect.
That's disrespectful.
Why is it disrespect?
It's just rude.
But why would you say that's rude?
I don't know why, but like, because that happens to me all the time where I'm like trying a trick and then it's like, I'm a dude, like I gotta show her that I can do it first try to like impress her or whatever. It happens all the time. And then it's just like so annoying. Like, why? It's like,
why do you
showing
think,
off, I
but
guess.
Why would,
but like,
it's interesting, like psychological wise, the psychology behind that.
Yeah.
Why do you think that they do that?
I
have to show her the way.
Yeah.
But that's not true.
For dominance.
Now, is it different if the guy sees what you're doing?
Yeah.
Right. Let's say you're trying to do like a nollie heel flip or something like that, and he goes, "Hey, come over here. You know, you should try putting your foot here."
Oh, no, that's a thumbs down.
Wait, that's a thumbs down?
Do not give me advice if I'm not asking for advice.
Because it's unwarranted.
Mansplaining, yeah.
Oh, that's
Like,
so it's skate mansplaining.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, hold on.
I don't want your help.
Skate mansplaining.
Yeah.
That's a real thing. Skate mansplaining.
Let me do it, man.
Okay, so that's the ultimate form of disrespect.
Yeah. And I mean, it comes from like a good intention, but shut the fuck up, man. Get out of here.
But has someone tried to do that?
All the time. And it's like, I'll like even land the trick and a guy will come up to me and be like, hey, you know, like you could do this better. Or like, if you just like adjust your like foot placement here, like da da da.
They've said that?
And it's just like,
and then
bro, like no one asked you, bro.
Okay, so what's your response to that when someone does that to you?
I can't like bring myself to be rude. I'm just like, cool, thanks, man. Like,
yeah. I just thought of a scenario. Has there been a situation where, like, you know, you're skating with your group of homies, but then a dude like offers you like skateboarding lessons, like, you know, I could really help you out in your trajectory as a skater. Like, you know, here's my Instagram, and I could really, you know, let's say he's not even that much better than you, but he's trying to offer his services.
Yeah.
How do you handle that?
I mean, that's like exactly what it feels like when you're trying something. Yeah.
Okay, what would be the best possible reaction to like if you land something and someone happens to see that you landed something? Just like, and just skate away?
Oh yeah, I'm a clapper.
Okay, so fellas, if you're at a skate park and if you see Eunice land a trick, don't go up to her at all. Don't talk to her.
No. Don't talk to me. Don't even look at me.
No, they could.
Don't even.
If you look real briefly. What if they do one of these, Eunice? They say you land a fucking like a switch heel flip.
Yeah.
Can they give you one of these?
Yeah.
You know, like
acceptable.
The head nod, like, what if they go like this, like? Or a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, thumbs up.
Or they go like this.
Oh yeah.
Or they go like this.
Or they go, phew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's acceptable.
When did this start happening where someone lands something and they take their skateboard and they they do a caveman like it's a bark of a tree.
That's
like,
me though.
When did that come into play? These are things I'm trying to bring up. Like, there's certain things that are accepted. Yeah. You know, like, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know,
bang,
yeah, but what is that?
I don't know. I first saw it like vert skating or pool skating. You like slap the tail on the deck.
Yeah, so
And
there's
you just,
two
like-
different ways I've seen it. They
Yeah.
hold. Hey, let me just grab the board real quick.
This is so funny because it's like so weird
So this is the way I've seen it.
not being a skater and like if you saw this and didn't
This
skate.
is
it'd
the
be
way
so
I've seen
strange.
two different ways.
Yeah.
They'll do see this. They'll go
Mm-hmm.
like this, but all in unison.
Yeah, yeah.
Like just like the board. Like it's like a collective. You like.
like on some gladiator.
Or
like
I've seen this where they take the nose and
Yeah.
go like.
yeah, that's my preferred.
Like this. Am I
Yeah,
lying?
no, you're not lying.
This. So how? This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
When did who made that up?
That's a great question. I don't know.
It's interesting, right?
It is, yeah.
Skateboarding is an interesting kind of subculture, you know.
It is.
So
lot of
what?
weird-
Tell me. I know. I got off, dude. We're almost down to the last 12 minutes. I want to
Oh,
get back to
damn.
your. How did you get sponsored? Like, how did people like? How did they spot you and like, you know, reach out to you as far as sponsorship?
So my first sponsor was with Warble. That's the board company I ride for. That's our crew. And then I met them just skating like East LA and like LA. They're a group of guys from Vermont that just moved over here.
How do you spell that
And
company?
Warble. It's WORBLE.
And is there significance to the name?
No, I think they just like picked a bunch of random words from the dictionary or something.
Warble. So it's not
Yeah.
an acronym.
No, it's just like a random word that
Okay,
sounded
so
cool.
can we give them a shout out again?
Yeah.
Warble skateboards from Vermont or California?
Um,
They're from Vermont.
They're from Vermont, but based in LA.
Okay, where could people buy a Warble skateboard?
They sell them at skate shops or thewarble.com.
And then can I flash some of the merch as
Oh
well?
yeah, sure.
So how did you? Because this really this basically it describes me to a T.
Yeah.
Because I still skate, but I kind of used to also.
Yeah.
So how did you come up with this logo?
It was actually my friend. Like I wanted to make a T-shirt and wanted to make some merch, and he was like, I was thinking of like just a phrase to put on. He was like, "Oh, I used to skate," because like literally every
Everyone-
time I tell somebody that I skateboard, it's always like, "Oh, I used to skate." Da 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 da.
Yeah, that's really interesting. That's
Yeah.
What's the psychology behind that? They're letting you know. It's kind of like, yeah, I used to be a carpenter. Like, let's say you're like a carpenter, and then someone goes, I used to be a carpenter too in my heyday, or something like that. Or I used to be a cook.
Yeah.
You know, you're a cook in a restaurant. I used to cook. Why? To let you know, like, hey, I'm on your team.
I think so. And also skateboarding is just like so cherished, you know, in like people's childhood and stuff. Like it's nice to reminisce and like be like, oh, like skateboarding, I remember that.
Right,
I think people
right.
just talk about it out of
Where could
nostalgia.
Yeah, nostalgia.
Yeah.
Where could people buy the shirt?
On my website, notcheetos.com.
So that is your Instagram, not Cheetos. How'd you come up with that? That's an interesting kind of name. Yeah.
Oh, I love Hot Cheetos, but somebody else had that username.
Oh. So what do you like about the hot Cheetos? They get all of your fingers though, right? Like if you,
I've had a bag of Hot Cheetos every day since the first grade.
what?
And now I have IBS.
What the hell? What is this real? Is that real? Wait. You had wait. Say that again.
Every night I eat a king size bag of Hot Cheetos, LaCroix, and I watch The Office. And
So, dude, this is interesting. So how many years have you been doing this?
since 15 years now
15 years in a row.
in a row.
So do you go to like Costco and buy it in bulk, or like what's going on here? Go ahead. That's
I
cool.
buy wholesale.
So you buy, dude.
Yeah.
Doesn't it
Yes.
hurt your stomach like eating hot Cheetos? every
As
day?
long as you don't do like Hot Cheetos for breakfast with coffee, then you're fine.
Oh,
But like,
that does not
you
sound good.
know,
Holy
just
moly!
don't do that. But like at
Yeah.
night, it's like, or don't eat them like right before bed because you'll get weird dreams. But
Wait,
any other time
wait,
throughout the
wait.
day, it's totally cool. Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I heard this right.
Mm-hmm.
If you eat hot Cheetos before bedtime, you'll have nightmares.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You've never.
No. Have
You've
you?
never had that?
Yeah. a few feet. Food.
Oh, it's just any.
Can
food,
I
of course.
before we because we're oh god the time flew with this.
Yeah.
Can I try to come up with a hypothesis of your whole liking of hot Cheetos?
Sure.
And I'm gonna use our culture and I'm gonna ingrain
Yeah.
it in why you like it. I think the reason why you like hot Cheetos, flaming hot Cheetos, is because being raised in a Korean household, you've ate so much kimchi, and you know. It, like the red, you know, like or gochujang, right? Gochujang.
Yeah.
So gochujang, tell them what that is.
It's like a spicy chili paste.
And then so that's the whole connection. Because hot Cheetos is hot, kind of like gochujang.
It does have a similar spice.
Right?
Because it's not like a burning spice. It's like a tasteful spice.
It has taste.
It's got some flavor.
Yeah, it has some flavor. Can I just
I
throw
think
this
you're
out there?
right. I think that's pretty accurate.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
You can.
And you like your Korean food, right?
I love Korean food.
Do you make it kimchi jjigae?
I wish I could. I need to get one of those.
Can I tell you real quick how to do it? I could teach you how to do it in like.
You know, Rick makes bomb kimchi jjigae.
All right, so shout out to Rick and
Shout out to
Yox.
Rick.
That's the homie. We love Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love JL. We love Dom. We love Steffi.
We love stuff.
They're all family. We love them. But what? Are you sure Rick knows how to make some kimchi jjigae?
He made bomb kimchi jjigae when I went to his house.
He made it. What? Describe what the kimchi jjigae is.
It's like a kimchi stew, but he put some like crazy. He put like anchovies and the tubu and all like I don't know some crazy shit.
Can I tell you real quick because we're on our last couple minutes?
Yeah.
Can I tell you like I could teach you how to do it in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes?
So you go to an Asian market.
Yeah.
There's one in Little Tokyo. I think it's called Mayoko or something, something
okay.
like that. So you go there. They sell the BCD hot tofu kit. Okay, it's a kit. Because the reason why I didn't make it is because the broth. I'm like, how do I make?
Yeah.
Because I talked to my oma. I go, hey ma, you know, because she tried to teach me growing up. You go, you know,
cute.
you know, it was complicated. She told me to get like all this stuff, and then you had to let it simmer and boil. But with this BCD kit, the paste is in there, so you just add 5 ounces of hot water. And you just squeeze the paste in it and stir it. The dubu is included in it, right?
Whoa.
So this is what you do. You just boil 5 ounces of water.
Yeah.
And you put the paste in it. Then you add kimchi. You go to Koreatown, buy a jar of kimchi, put the kimchi in there.
Damn.
But you know my secret recipe? I bacon. So I make bacon? I put bacon in it. Yeah, so I cook bacon on the side.
My mouth is watering.
And then
now.
I wait, hold on, I'm not done.
Yeah.
I chop up green onions. Basic. Kimchi, green onions, bacon, and then it comes with the tofu already. And that's it.
Damn, I'm going right now.
Yeah. So basically, if you go to the Little Tokyo, the kit, this whole BCD kit, $2.99.
Damn.
$3.
It's $13 at BCD.
I know, but you could
make it at
home. Yeah, you can
for
make it at home.
A fraction of the price.
So what I do is I went to the market and I bought. You know how like Koreans have those pots where they make kimchi jjigae?
I need one of those.
They have them at the market for like $10 or $7, whatever.
That's worth it.
Yeah, and then you buy that, and then you put it all in there, and then it was trial and error for me because I added too much water at first. You just 5 ounces, 4 or 5 ounces, you know, because you don't want it overflowing. That's it. Oh, eggs. So that's the other ingredient. You got to crack the egg in there.
I have to crack the
egg.
egg.
While it's boiling, and then boom, and it tastes just the same as a restaurant or a BCD.
Damn.
So would you be open to making it?
I would. I'm gonna make it and then send you a picture.
Please do it. So another thing. So what I do, I cook a pot of rice on the side, and then kim. I buy kim on the side, and so that's it. That's a meal.
Yeah.
So you do that. It'll take you just not that long, and then you just have your pot of rice.
Yeah.
With with kim.
Ooh.
It's like being at a Korean restaurant.
Do you get the packets of kim, or do you like cut it up and like?
You know, I don't have time to do all that.
Yeah, my mom, she'd go crazy. She'd get like the sheets and then like.
And then they
do
put
it
the
on
sesame oil and they
on
glaze it on
roast it,
there.
yeah.
And then they put I've seen. I grew up with that.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, time flew by. I don't know where time went. I think it was
I
the
feel
skate
like we
scenarios.
just scratched the surface.
Yeah, the
too,
skateboarding
like,
scenarios were fun for me.
yeah.
Where could people so you're sponsored, it's like are you close to, what's your goals? Are you close to getting sponsored? Because you're sponsored, but like becoming
Yeah.
pro possibly for this company?
I mean, I just want to keep progressing at skating and not so much
That's
like
a good attitude.
yeah, like I don't have to have my name on a board.
Yeah,
or, like,
but just you just want to be a part of. You
Yeah.
enjoy doing
I
it.
want to keep skating as long as I can and learn new stuff.
So you've been
travel
to
places.
you've been to the barracks as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
What
Love that
were your
spot.
thoughts the first time you were there?
Oh, the first time I was there, I was like, oh my god, like so hyped, like just seeing it online for so long and
Oh,
then like
shivering.
finally being there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I-
it was like surreal.
It was surreal, right?
Yeah.
So would you relate it to like Disneyland or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Oh, better than probably closer to Willy Wonka, like
Me
on
too.
some fantasy, like
Yeah, like a movie.
yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm in the castle.
You had a private session.
Yeah, and I got so nervous, like I had to take a shit. Like because Andrew, yeah, he walked me in there, and this is before they even turn on the lights. So, but then I got so nervous, I was sweating, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. And
Oh
then
my
I just
god.
remember sitting in there. I was just like, oh yeah. And then it was like a scene in a movie, like go before you go into the ice skating rink or something.
Yeah.
And then I just remember like, I didn't even want to skate. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I was just looking at everything.
It's just like
I've seen
spinning. It's
I've
like
seen
all
this
overwhelming.
on YouTube. I've seen it on videos. Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, so you like love skateboarding.
Yeah, I've skated for a long time. I mean, I haven't progressed. I haven't
But
progressed
you
a lot.
I know, like you love it. And,
Oh,
like,
I mean, dude, there's skateboarders. I mean, there's skateboards everywhere in here.
that's
yeah.
so sick.
I grew up with it, and not only that, it's in my family. My cousin Eddie, he ran FTC in Sacramento. He had a skate shop up there.
Oh, crazy.
He was really good, dude. Like he had a knee injury, his ACL, but dude, he was like,
Who's your dream guest on the pod?
as far as skater.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark Gonzalez, obviously.
Really?
Mark Gonzalez, Day One song.
Day one song.
Maybe Mark Johnson. Or,
They're all like.
oh, Tom Penny.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Tom Penny would
He's
be so
probably one of my
sick.
favorites. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think my favorites are Tom Penny, Day One song. I like who's the kid from Skate Mafia? Javier Sarmiento, Sarmiento. He's really dope. Or like those
Not
guys from
familiar.
Spain, like those guys are really dope. But everyone's good now. So everyone's so good. But yeah, I think Tom Penny's up, like him and Mark Gonzalez, and Tom Penny, Mark Gonzalez, and Day One. Well, you gotta support Day One.
Yeah.
He's Korean. He's Korean.
He's Korean?
Yeah, he's Korean.
I feel like that's so doable though.
What, Day One?
Yeah. Get him on the pod.
I saw him once at Stoner, and he lost his board,
Oh.
and I went to fetch it. I sprinted. I ran.
Yeah.
You go, dude. I was fanning out
Oh my
hard.
God. I love
Like
it.
I would have liked.
Yeah.
I wanted to like just.
Yeah.
I love you, dude. You know, but I noticed that when I grabbed the board, it was like a kid size.
Oh.
It was like a 7.5, like it was like soup, like a popsicle. Like I was like, what the hell? And one of the trucks was like really wobbly, but I was like, here you go, here you go, dude. I'm just a fan, dude. You know? just keep doing it, man. Just keep doing it.
Never stop.
Love your shit, man. Love your shit.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, the thing is, it's like, you know, fanning out and stuff, like, there's certain ones where, like, because, you know, there's conduct, like, you can't say certain things or
Yeah.
act a certain way, but I'll do the initial fan out, and I'll let them know, like, I love you, dude. But then after that's done, I let them do their thing.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
walk away. I'm like,
Oh, you know what? That's. I just learned this phrase. It's called getting punished.
what does that mean?
So it's like, has anyone ever like come up to you and like fanned out, like, "Hey, Stevie, I watched the podcast." Like, I'm so like, and they just like keep talking.
once in a blue
and
moon, yeah.
They keep talking and talking, and you can't like, because they're so nice, you can't like really get away.
How do you get away?
It's called getting punished.
Wait, you have to punish them?
Oh no, like you're getting punished.
Oh, I'm getting punished.
Uh-huh.
You have to do something spontaneous.
Hmm.
Like, oh, gotta go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, you gotta do something. Dude, like, you're like, oh, my baby's in the car or something. My baby's in the baby seat, dude. The baby seat. It's not attached right.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just have to run.
Mm-hmm. But I've definitely punished. I've definitely like fanned out on other skaters.
Like, just name me one, and then we're gonna start plugging.
Oh, sorry. Like Grant Taylor. He's my favorite skater of all time.
Yeah, he's dope, huh?
I went to the skate park like early morning one time, Frogtown, and he was there just like
Cruising?
shredding. And I was like, oh my God, it's Grant Taylor. And then like, I went up to him, I was like, you know when people are like, are you so-and-so? And it's like, I did that. I was like, are you Grant Taylor? Like,
well,
you're
you
so
asked him if
sick."
he's
If
him?
he was him.
Oh my God.
And then just like, oh, I thought you lived in Atlanta, but you're here in LA. Like, that's so cool, man. Like, just going. And he was like, and then he left right after. I
Oh,
was
wow.
like, damn, I totally.
No, but he probably you weren't tripping that hard. You didn't ask for an autograph.
I didn't. I
Don't do
kept
that,
my
kids.
cool, yeah.
Never ask unless it's like Robert De Niro or something.
Yeah. No, I think like asking for an autograph is like pretty flattering.
Like you.
But like I was like, he was in the middle of a
Not
session.
when he's skating.
Like, yeah, no.
Yeah, you let him do their
Yeah,
thing.
no, I violated.
Dude, like we gotta do a part 2. Like
But yeah.
things just flew by. Okay, so that flew by. So go to your local mom and pop skate shop and buy a Warble deck.
Yes.
Can we plug your website and your Instagram and all your socials right now?
Oh
Go
yeah.
ahead.
My Instagram is not Cheetos.
Can you spell it out for him, please?
NOTCHEETOS. Not Cheetos. And yeah, go support your local skate shop.
And then what about the website?
Website's just notcheetos.com. Link in bio.
Okay, notcheetos.com. Okay. Anything else? Are we missing something?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Shout out to
Steebee
thank
Weebee
you.
podcast.
We love skateboarders on this platform. We do. I wish I could get more, but it's kind of like it's hard to kind of because it's hard to like have them commit.
For sure.
To come. Yeah.
They be flaky.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Skaters can be flaky. Oh yeah. Yeah, and there's the cool guy element too. Like,
true.
I know the premiere podcast is the 9 Club. I watch it actually. I'm a fan of it, and I know that certain skaters want to do that first, or like that's the premiere platform. But here we do musicians, DJs, comedians, everything.
Yeah.
So, but we love skaters. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of the Steebee Weebee Show. If you want to help support the platform, go to patreon.com/Steebee Weebee. All my music's at SteebeeWeebeeBandcamp.com. The website is SteebeeWeebeeShow.com. Instagram /QUANGOU. We do have a P.O. box if you want to send any packages or mail. Send all your stuff to 1425 North Cherokee Avenue, P.O. Box 1391, LA, California 90093. We made an hour, I believe, huh? Dude, it was an honor having you.
Thanks for having me.
Is that
so
what
hyped.
is that? That tastes okay?
Oh yeah, this is.
That's good for your digestive system.
Yeah.
Oh,
Healthy.
yeah, cool. And thanks, and definitely follow her on her socials. My buddy Skip is a trip, feeling blue like a crib. Framed for robbing a bank, letting loose from the hip. He really couldn't predict this script was so full of angst. Him and Henry were woodpeckers, did a song and dance at big. Oh, rodeo man in the West, you can. You're the best on the land. To bless the sand, stir the bull with your hand. Oh, Skip, you can. Get that fucking bull, pull on that rope. Feeling still crazy, maintaining against the grain. Making me wanna get in a plane. The pain inside my brain never ends, sustain. I'm down for the count on the ground freight train. Living today, don't give it away. They're preaching the praise, the raise. Shining it down to mightiest crowns, the finest of frowns delayed. Skippy's afraid, he feels betrayed. Live this way, can deal with shade. His fate is a spade, he made the grade displayed in a charade of pain. I am not a man, I am an animal, a male. I live by maritime, the law of water, about to sail. Where my mother had me, I slipped out of her canal. What you call a sailing ship is named after a